Good afternoon. It's Mrs. Z. It's a grade 5 mission 2 lesson 21. It's a word problem. 105 students were divided equally into 15 teams. A. How many players were on each team? B. If each team has 3 girls, how many boys were there all together? How many boys? That's the question. Highlighted. Okay, so the first thing is there was that many students, 105 students, but the division, they are shared. Students were spread around into 15 teams. So the first part is to do division. So if we have 105 students, and then we're going to make 15 groups, we can see that if we use the standard algorithm, we can think of I like to teach students standard algorithm is just a process. So thinking that this is a group, and then if you you can think 100, can you share equally into 15? Or can you make, if you have a 100, can you make a group? If you have 1, can you make a group of 15? No, you can't share equally. So now if you have 10, can you make a group of 15? Again, you can't. So I put 0 on the top. And then finally, you move to the last and you will say how many 15s are in 105. So the best way is 15 is one group. When you create it, it's like giving, you give away 100, from 105, we give one away 15. So then if you add one more group, so that would be a 30. So you didn't reach 105 yet. So you keep adding 15, or means you are making groups. This is one group of students, 2 groups of students, 3 groups of students is 45. And if add one more, that is 4 groups of students. So that is 60. And then one more group of students, that is 5 groups, that's 75. And one more group, that's 6. That is 890. And then if you add one more, that would be 7 groups of students. And 7 times 15 is really 105. Okay, so right now you can see how many groups of 15 students you can make. You can make 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups, 7 groups of 15 students. So 7 groups of 15 students are in 105. So we have nothing to share. We share all the students and we created 7 groups. Now, how many players were on each team? So that means 15 teams. There was 15 teams, but it was 7 players on each. How many players were in each team? Each team had 7 players. Okay, when you divide, when you have a 15 the 15 teams, each team will have 7 players. Okay. Now, if you have 7 players, okay, and then if each team has 3 girls, how many boys were there all together? So thinking there were 7 players all together, so you think if you put 3 to be girls, so then 4 should be boys. If you look like that, you could do like ratio 3 to 4 were girls, or 3 girls and 4 boys, because that equals 7 players. So now they said how many boys were there all together. So you can see, if you think about how many girls and how many boys were there. So it's just that it was a 15 teams times 4 boys, and you will find how many boys were there, and then also 15 teams times 3 girls, and you could find how many girls were. So 15 times 4, you could think about 15 times 2 is 30, plus 15 times 2, that makes 60. So 15 times 4 is 60. If you like on your here addition, you can see 4 times 15 is 60. So that is 60 boys. And then also 3 times 15, you can use this, and that is 45. So 45 girls. Okay, the question was only how many boys were there all together, so we need to answer there were 60 boys all together in 15 teams. In 15 teams. Okay, so that was lesson 21, word problem. So it was Mrs.Z. It was the word problem, grade 5, mission 2. All right. Have a beautiful afternoon, guys. I hope you like this and it makes sense to you. All right. Bye-bye.